The panel discussion we had this afternoon, it was very clear not only that it said different things to different investors depending on their investor types, which I think is self-evident. The hedge fund community would be typically, or long-short hedge fund community might be very, very different from a long-only fund manager who might be very directional in his investments. But I think it's different things to different people in the infrastructure side, on the service provider side, and even on the bank side, and I think even within banks. And I think the conclusion of the panel was that it was impossible to say what collateral optimization was in a single summary, and possibly that the industry had not yet got to the most urgent point of optimization. So what needs to be done first for whom, when? And I guess that the amount of regulatory uncertainty is conducing to that uncertainty remaining, that the business opportunities are evident, but they're too plentiful, and there needs to be, people need to see the wood for the trees, I think was the conclusion. We had a mix of views on that. People want good levels of protection when they're being given collateral, therefore they want best collateral. They want good legal protection when they're giving collateral, and they want to be able to use their entire portfolio to collateralize. So they want to take the best and give the worst. They want maximum collateral flexibility. Not all of this is realistic, obviously. So I think that the spectrum of collateral is a very key thing. I think the legal protection around collateral is key. And I think from the infrastructure, I think people are looking to the infrastructure providers like SIX and LCH and the many others that are out there to improve their offerings, to cater to this new world that they're going to be living in. But I think there's a certain degree to which people haven't identified exactly what it is they need beyond better levels of protection, better flexibility, and a wider spectrum of availability. Would certainly be the legal protection, which can go both ways. You know, even as a collateral taker, I may need legal surety that in the event of the bankruptcy of that counterpart, I will be able to take title of those assets, and there won't be any counterclaim from the insolvency or the estate of the insolvent entity. I think that's unquestionable. I think it doesn't matter what quality the collateral is or isn't, whether I've given or not taken it. If the protection doesn't exist legally, if I don't have that certainty, the quality is an irrelevance. And I think the worrying thing that people may see is that in many of the large jurisdictions, the legal protections are not what they thought they might be.